بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hello sports fans, my name is Faisal Zaidi and welcome to the Sports Zone. Let's start things off with some football as the UEFA Champions League returns with some mouth-watering clashes. On Wednesday, Spanish giants Real Madrid went up against English champions Man City in a breathtaking encounter. Real Madrid controlled most of the match, but it was the visitors who took the lead in the second half through super sub Edin Dzeko. However, the Spanish champions responded immediately through a cracking strike from Marcelo. Now 10 minutes from full time, Real Madrid were again behind, this time through a set piece from Kolarov that deceived everyone and went in back of the net. It all seemed to be over for the home team, but substitute Karim Benzema equalized with a clinical finish, and the victory came through a Cristiano Ronaldo special. So a hard-fought victory for Real Madrid and a disappointing start for Man City. Among other notable matches, Arsenal kicked off their campaign with an impressive 2-1 victory away from home in France against Montpellier. Arsenal behind courtesy of a penalty, but in form Podolski equalized and Givino secured the win for the Gunners. Now moving on to Thursday, the defending champions Chelsea went up against Turin battlers Juventus to make their return to the Champions League after a 3-year absence. Chelsea were given a great start as they led 2-0 thanks to two brilliant goals from 21-year-old Brazilian Oscar, but the joy was cut short as Juventus responded with goals from Vidal and Fabio. Also on Thursday, Barcelona produced a thrilling comeback to edge past Sparta Moscow 3-2 at the Camp Nou in their opening Champions League match. Lionel Messi was once again the difference for the Catalans, scoring twice in the last 18 minutes to reverse a 2-1 deficit and give his side an early lead at the top of the Group G in the standings. So here are the complete results of the Champions League. Dynamo Zagreb lost 2-0 to Porto. PSG won 4-1 against Dynamo Kiev. Montpellier lost 2-1 to Arsenal. Malaga beat Zenit Petersburg 3-0. Milan and Enric drew 0-0. Dortmund won 1-0 against Ajax. Real Madrid beat 3-2 to Man City. And Olympiacos lost 2-1 to Schalke. On Thursday, Chelsea and Juventus drew 2-2. Celtic drew 0-0 with Benfica. Man United won 1-0 against Galatasaray, courtesy for Michael Carrick goal. Braga lost 2-0 to Cluj. Lille lost 3-1 to Bate. Bayern won 2-1 against Valencia. Barcelona won 3-2 against Sparta Moscow. And Shakhtar Donetsk won 2-0 against Northland. Now let's move on to the weekend destination in the Barclays Premier League. 6 matches were played on Saturday. Here are the results. Swansea City lost 3-0 to Everton. Chelsea won 1-0 against Stoke. Southampton won 4-1 against Aston Villa. West Brom won 1-0 against Reading. West Ham drew 1-1 with Sunderland, and Wigan Athletic lost 2-1 to Fulham. It was indeed a super Sunday as it hosted the clash of the Titans. The evening kicked off with Liverpool versus Manchester United resuming their rivalry. The visitors from the Manchester took all 3 points as the match ended in a 2-1 victory for United. Liverpool controlled the first half but couldn't score and were reduced to 10 men as John Shelby was sent off just before half-time. The second half started with Liverpool getting the lead through a volley from Steven Gerrard, but the lead was short-lived as Rafael equalized with a fantastic strike. In the closing stage of the match, Valencia was fouled inside the box and it was RVP who scored the penalty and secured the win for the Red Devils. The second match saw English champions Manchester City take on Arsenal. The match ended with a 1-1 draw. City took the lead through Lescott in the first half, but the Gunners scored a 85th minute equalizer to Laurent Koscielny. The result extends City and Arsenal's unbeaten start to the season, though both have now drawn 3 games out of their opening 5 Premier League fixtures. Now for some Spanish football, as Barcelona recorded their 5th win of the season and maintained their perfect start. Xavi came to the rescue of his Barcelona teammates, smashing home a wonderful volley to set in motion a 2-0 win against Granada. Now from football to some fast cars as we head to Formula 1, where Sebastian Vettel was victorious at the Singaporean Grand Prix. The Grand Prix proved to be quite a spectacle after it was granted a 5-year extension. Lewis Hamilton started the race in the lead, followed by Paul di Resta and Vettel in 3rd place. However, Lewis Hamilton was forced out of the race due to a gearbox failure and handed his lead to Sebastian Vettel, who eventually won the race with Jenson Button in 2nd and Alonso in 3rd. The win sees Alonso still leading the championship, followed by Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. Now for some cricket, as the T20 World Cup is in full swing. On Sunday, Pakistan started off their campaign with a close win over New Zealand. The men in green won the toss and elected to bat and almost made a disastrous start as Hafiz nicked the second ball of the match, only for Ross Taylor to drop a sitter. Well, Hafiz capitalized on that mistake as he, along with Nasir Jamshed, put a stand of 76 runs after Imran Nazir was dismissed for 25 runs. Jamshed completed his 50 and a cameo for Umar Akmal helped Pakistan reach a competitive total of 177 runs. New Zealand, on the other hand, made an aggressive start with both openers going after the fast bowlers, but Shahid Afridi got the breakthrough followed by a run out. Brendan McMillan looked good, but he was bowled by Umar Gul. From then on, it was a Saeed Azmal show as he bagged 4 wickets and dragged Pakistan to a 13-run victory following a heroic stand from Ross Taylor, who almost won the match for the Kiwis. The second match of the evening saw former T20 champions India take on current title holders England in a one-sided affair. India cruised to a 90-run victory with fine performances from Rohit Sharma, who remained unbeaten 55 runs, along with Gambhir and Virat Kohli, who each made 45 and 40 respectively. England made a disastrous start as they lost their first wicket for just 2 runs. Quister was the only batsman to make a respectable score of 35 runs as the entire batting lineup succumbed to some good spin bowling as Harbhajan picked up 4 wickets, Piyush Chawla picked up 2 wickets and the defending champions were bowled out for disappointing 80 runs. So these are some of the sporting updates from the world of sports. Make sure to tune on to Sports Lounge. We will discuss the UEFA Champions League, the Barclays Premier League and the T20 World Cup. Until next time, take care of yourself. Goodbye.